Today, I'm going to be trying to hit every single Raider Peace Control map v3 drill in Arena. First off, I just want to say Raiders Peace Control map is not meant to be copied directly into Arena. This is really hard to do. In general, it's just supposed to be a reflex training course and mechanical training course. But I decided to challenge myself and hit them all in Arena as best as I could. Most of these are not going to be perfect by any means, but we did our best. So comment down below which one you think I executed the best. And of course, don't forget to use code JivanTV in the Fortnite item shop. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Course number 1. This one is super awkward to do and may have been the hardest one to recreate. But with trial and error, I learned that this move is actually really useful in a specific situation. Here's the first time I got kinda close to doing it. I was choking a lot of edits. I think I could have made this a nasty clip, but it turned out to be a very mediocre kill. However, I stuck with it and tried to hit a better clip, obviously. In this second example, I found out which situation this move is really good in, even though I didn't execute it perfectly. When you're ramp rushing your opponent and you see them on the same layer but on one side, for example in this situation he's on the right side, doing this move can give you an opportunity to full box your opponent, just like I did here really sloppily. However, I took that information from that fight and did this. Okay, so I didn't secure the kill, but tell me I didn't nail that, bro. If I would have hit my shot, pieced him up afterwards, oh my gosh, that would have been nuts. But we're gonna call it good on that first drill. Let's move on to number 2. Like I said, we're not gonna be doing all of these perfect, but some of them are gonna be beyond perfect. Number 2 is one of those courses where you can do whatever the heck you want. That's the move I tried to imitate here. I choked the move, but check out what I did after. Okay, we had some great execution on the pre-box there, but a sloppy finish. But I want to slow this down for you because we did some really good techniques here. So when I'm pushing the opponent off to the right here, I get this cone over him. Anytime you get a cone over the enemy when they're going up a ramp, they'll typically turn around and go out the back. Knowing that, I pre-boxed that side and got the kill. But time for course number 3. So the thing about these courses where there's 2 bots, these situations don't pop up very often. So what I did is just take the first part of this course, this far wall edit, and try to execute it as much as possible. This really was something I needed to apply to my own game and practice, so this helped me out because now I be doing this in cash cups and stuff, and it's a great move to know. Just so you know, these clips were back to back, so I'd say this was a W. Course number 4. I think this is the first one that we executed basically perfectly. It's another one where you can do whatever the heck you want, so I tried to do that move right there, where you drag the cone into the enemy's box while dropping down a layer. Let's see what I got. Like I said, that was some perfect execution right there. Practicing that drag cone method while you're dropping in Raiders Peace Control map is a great muscle memory to get down, because getting that cone in their box throws them off a ton. And then here's a little bonus clip that I threw in because I felt like it was very similar to the scenario of course number 4. Anyways, let's move on to course number 5. In this course, you have complete freedom to do whatever you want. You can simply do a drop down edit play, or you can drop down and move off to the right or left trying to pre-box the enemy. There's lots of ways to approach this, so I thought this clip was a good example. As you saw, I did the first part of the move by dropping down and trying to drag the wall. I didn't get it, so I pre-boxed out the left and got him full boxed and killed. I think that's a great example of course number 5 for Arena because it involves the same movement. Let's move on to course number 6. This one's fairly similar to course number 4 where we did the drop down and drag of the cone. For this drill, I actually have 2 clips. Check them out. Both of these were pretty accurate to the Raider scenario, but I specifically liked this first clip. I think it looked a little bit cleaner because the enemy didn't get any shots off. Anyways, let's move on to course number 7. This one is one of my favorites because you can practice multiple different peace control high ground retakes just in this course. We're going to be going for this high wall move. The hard part about this move is I land on top of my ramp when doing the side jump. So it's an elevated side jump with a high wall. Let's see what I hit. So as you saw, I did the elevated side jump perfectly, but dude was up one layer too many, so then I just went into another high wall, got him right underneath my ramp, edited out the side, little window peek, max damage. That clip was fire. I'd say course number 7 was a success. Let's move to 8. This one, also one of my favorites. This course simulates the ramp phase into pre-box method that I talk about all the time, so you know I hit a clip easily for this map. In case you guys still don't know how to do this move, you crouch up and down while building a ramp and looking down and to the left. It should face right in their box and force them out of side. That way you can pre-box them. On to course number 9. So this course is really awkward, but it gives you multiple ways to handle it. I chose to go for a clip where I drag the cone over the enemy's ramp and then set up a peak. Kind of like what I'm doing here, but the clip I hit was a little bit different. It was so clean that I counted it, okay? So I know this clip looked a little different than the actual course, but the main thing is I dragged that cone over the enemy's ramp before doing anything else. And then come on, this pre-box was just too clean. We're counting it. On to course number 10. So this course is no problem for me, a simple high wall move. If you guys struggle with high walls, just practice in this course, course number 10. Swing that high wall into place first and then look down and place a floor. Anyways, here's the clip I got. Okay, so beautiful execution with the high wall. A little bit iffy on the shotgun shots, but it was beautiful. If you're in this situation where you get the cone over the enemy, most times they're gonna flip that ramp, so look out for that. But by replacing that ramp with a cone, I had all the advantage in the fight. Success! On to course number 11. This course is another one where it's 2 parts and you have to shoot 2 different enemies, so it's really hard to simulate this in an actual game. It's just that situation doesn't pop up too often. We already hit plays where we edit down and pre-box them below, so we're just gonna focus on the top part. Here's what I got. So that looked exactly like the course. Obviously I couldn't edit down and pre-box him below because he was already dead. But the thing to note is dragging the cones in first is so crucial. We're calling it good, course number 12. This one was my favorite to get clips for because it's literally just an edit course with an optimal peak at the end. You can do this with cones or with ramps. Either way, looks clean and is optimal. First clip I got was a little iffy. Fire piece control, but as you can see, the shots were down bad. But no worries, because we have another clip, and this one's gas. So at first there, we were in a little standoff, but I did a nice counter peek method to get his wall and then cleaned it up with that perfectly optimal edit course. Again, notice how I dragged the cones in first, so crucial. Course number 13. Only 3 more, let's go. Okay, course number 13, we're just going over it so fast because I couldn't get any nice clips with this. The main thing I tried to do with this course was practice my ramp edits from above. So I hit this clip and it's all I got for you. Course 13, big fail, but we move on to the next 2, which are absolutely fire. Number 14. This one's a simple triple edit up and placing a cone over the enemy. It's a bit awkward, but once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. Okay, tell me that wasn't fire. First thing we got is the triple edit up with the cone over the enemy. Little side jump shot, but this pre-box here was perfect. The enemy only had one way they could go, so I pre-box out there instantly and get the kill. And we got another example that's basically the same. So a little bit worse execution because we missed the shot, but the technique was perfect. The triple edit up with the cone over them, and then the pre-box out the side was perfect again. The enemy only had one way they could go, and it was left. So by pre-boxing that side, I'm 1 step ahead of them, and I'm able to clean up the fight. Just gotta hit my shots. Now the final course, course number 15. This course, you can literally do whatever the heck you want. You can practice a side jump into a full box, 2 triple edits up and a double edit down, whatever the heck you want. Here's some nasty clips with similar situations. That there has gotta be one of the nastiest clips I've ever hit. It was just so clean with the pre-box out the back. You can see right here I get him boxed except for that back wall, so I immediately pre-box out that side and I'm able to get the final shot. So good. Here's another example where I do something even more similar to the drill in my opinion. And while we watch these last 2 clips, I just want to remind you of a few things. 1, don't forget to comment down below which one you think I executed the best. And secondly, the reason I made this video was to help you guys understand the scenarios in which these piece control drills apply in actual fights. However, keep in mind that the Raider piece control practice map is mainly to get reflexes up. Good reflexes such as dragging cones, setting up optimal edits, phasing ramps through walls, and stuff like that. So don't overthink about these drills while you're in arena. Just know the more you practice these drills, the better your mechanics are gonna get, and it will help you out in the long run. I know I've used this last clip before, but it's just so nice. I thought it was a perfect way to end this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, sub if you're new, use code JivanTV, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.